As we are edging closer and closer to 2021, Hytale's release ominously looms above us. The team has been consistently delivering weekly images. Known as postcards from Orbis, the Hytale team delivers this week with a brand new autumn-themed image. In today's video, we are going to be dissecting the new image as well as dive into some further speculation regarding what's in store for Hytale in 2021. Grab some popcorn and enjoy as we dive into the world of Hytale. Hey there! As I quickly interrupt your viewing session, I wanted to give a shout out to our Discord. It's the #1 place for all things Hytale. You can instantly enable notifications on our release date channel as well as announcement channels to know about the latest news for Hytale as soon as we get them, and we're quick, really quick. Also, we're currently hosting a Discord event for the blog post, but more on that later in the video. Now, without further ado, my name is Rinthan, and let's get right into the video. With it being the first week of December, the Hytale team provides us an image of Zone 1 of what they showed off in the past, appearing to be the autumn biome. Let me fill you guys in on what these biomes are. You see this? This is Zone 1, one of 6 zones located in the world of Orbis. Inside, this zone is also filled with numerous smaller biomes. Zone 1, also known as the Emerald Grove, is home to the plains, forests, snowy mountains, swamps, caves, and you guessed it, the Autumn Forest. This biome, unfortunately, isn't completely new. We've seen many different types of this biome before. Looking all the way back to November 2019, the Hytale team treated us to the November Progress Update, introducing the new biome we see today, the Autumn Forest. In this blog post, it showed off 2 images of the forest, and might I add, these look absolutely stunning. Alright, now that we've filled you in on this new biome, let's talk all things about this new image. In the Twitter post from Hytale, they captioned this screenshot with, "Away from the green of the grasslands, these venerable woods remember Orbis as it was." Many are led to believe, because they say Orbis as it was, this could lead to the possibility of seasons. Although we can safely say we shouldn't expect seasons in Hytale, as that has been debunked from a Hytale developer quite some time ago, and we've already seen these biomes before, as said earlier. Alright, so what's in the image? Looking closely, we can see a variation in the leaves ranging from light oranges to crimson red leaves. We can also notice a ton of different vegetation on the ground level. Looking towards the foreground, we can notice a small pond as well as a river branching off into a more traditional Zone 1 forest. We don't know too much about this biome yet, although we are certain you'll be able to find a great amount of mushrooms as well as pumpkins as seen from earlier screenshots. That wraps up this week's image. What did you guys think about it? This is truly one of my favorites because it gives off those perfect fall vibes. Before we hop into the release date speculation and highlights, Noxy has been a bit active over on Reddit. Over on the Hytale Info subreddit, a user by the name of Sanic Explosion created a post regarding a promise made by the Hytale devs regarding access to future games from a rank on the Hypixel server. To give some context, Hypixel sold MVP Plus, which promised users early beta access to their future games. Sanic explains how he hasn't heard any staff member or user comment on this situation, but Noxy comes and gives us some context, explaining that this was a promise made far before Hytale was even a concept, saying that they had no intention of Hytale being included in this future games beta access. He further elaborates, saying the list of people it even applies to is extremely small. He even gives us a hint about what they could plan for beta, although take this with a grain of salt as he gives a little shout out to all those YouTube creators out there. And yes, we see you, Noxy. Although what he says is, they don't have any specifics in mind, but they will make sure it's fair for all parties. If they had some sort of restricted beta, those who originally purchased that MVP Plus all those years ago would have some guarantee. Although this isn't completely final, as Noxy points out. He even explains his hatred toward P2W, confirming Hytale will not feature any pay to win, saying P2W in games really sucks ass, and we're not touching that shit with a 60-foot barge pole. Ah, Noxy and his silly jokes. Noxie even further elaborates on this, saying communities and servers will be able to decide their own rules when it comes to having pay to win in their servers. This is an opposite approach to Minecraft's EULA, which strictly denies P2W. Thank you, Noxie, as always, for being transparent. It's always great seeing the developers reply to each other, speaking their concerns. If you're enjoying the video so far, consider leaving a like and subscribing if you aren't already subscribed. Both options are free, and they would mean a ton to us. Only 41% of you guys that watch our videos are subscribed. Let's try to make that 50% before the end of the year. Thank you. Before we get into this week's highlights and future Hytale release date speculation, we have a special sponsor for today's video that might just interest you, and that's none other than server.pro. server.pro offers an exceptional service for Minecraft hosting and soon-to-be Hytale hosting. They have many things they offer. Their complete control panel built from the ground up, which provides custom hostnames and even support for scripting and modding. Right now, you guys can go on over to server.pro and get a Minecraft server free now, which can seamlessly migrate over to Hytale at launch. Be sure to use the link in the description to get started on your free server now. Lastly, we feel you all should know that server.pro has now released their new VPS service, which you can try out now for a very affordable price. And now, let's get back to the video. With today's highlights, we have tons of fabulous artwork to show off. The first piece that we are excited to show off is a fantastic piece of art from @neonwolf20877101 on Twitter, and they drew this cute little Farron. We love the attention to detail on this piece, and the color palette is absolutely beautiful. Keep it up, Neon. Following that beautiful piece, we have another absolutely stunning work of art from @PebbleRighteous. He said, Gaia with some elemental runestones. Painted this to introduce the new Hytale Info subreddit art contest, so go participate. This was very time intensive. I don't usually do fully rendered faces, but I enjoyed it, learned a lot. We think for this not being your everyday style of art, it looks fantastic. Excellent work. Lastly, with our third and final highlight art piece of the video, we have a piece from @Dex64 on Twitter, and he creates a Cyberpunk 2077 and Hytale collaboration with a Hytale model of V from Cyberpunk and Johnny Silverleaf, a Rockstar Quebec. These two models are absolutely stunning. Magnificent work as always, Declan. If you want the Hytale team to see your art on Twitter, make sure you use the hashtag HytaleFanArt. You also might be featured in our next video. You can also tag us at HytaleNewsYT, and we will be retweeting all of your gorgeous Hytale art. To wrap up this week's video, we're going to discuss what the 2021 release date means for Hytale, as well as speculate a few things regarding the roadmap for release. Of course, this is all speculation, so if you guys have any thoughts, feel free to give your input in the comments below. So let's talk about 2021. We are in December and we've almost made it. January is less than a month away, which means 2021 is right around the corner. What's Hytale's plan, you might ask? Well, as we said before, this is all speculation. But we are assuming that we could see a planned summer release with a beta of something coming in the spring. A summer release could be perfect for Hytale. The hardships of school will come to a break, and Hytale will be released during peak times, reaching the biggest audience possible. With the release in summer and a beta confirmed as featured beta signup listed on their website, we can only assume there would be an open or closed beta a few months prior to Hytale's release, and that would perfectly sync with spring of 2021. Hopefully, crossing our fingers, this will officially be the time we get our hands on the game. Although this is only a theory. A game theory. Yeah, no. I'm sorry. We can only hope. What do you guys think? Hopefully with the announcement anniversary approaching, we can see some brand new content, or perhaps the return of everyone's favorite, the blog posts. Whew. Well, that's all we have for today. It's exciting Hytale has stayed true to their word with the weekly screenshots. Although they have promised exciting new content, they can't wait to show at the end of the year. And as we said earlier, this year is coming to a close fast. Hopefully, we can expect something during the anniversary of Hytale's trailer. But who knows? If you guys enjoyed, you can subscribe or follow us over on Twitter at Hytale News YT. Your support means everything to us, and we read each and every one of your comments. It's amazing to see how positive this community is, and we can't wait to keep going. Until then, my name has been Rinthan, and we'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.